What is up, Guardians? CO2 Entertainment's Joy Puke 182 here again, and today I'm going to be talking about how your weekly Destiny routine is changing up a bit in The Taken King. Something fresh is always good, so let's start with this week's Bungie update and how our weekly strikes are being touched up. On the weekly Nightfall strikes, you must be rank 40 in order to play. This will increase the difficulty, but Bungie thinks the Nightfall modifier that sends you straight to orbit when everyone dies on your fire team causes players to play too safe and high most of the time. I agree with this, but I never found the Nightfall too extremely difficult with a decent fire team, but on that one time when we all are acting careless and die, going back to orbit was a huge pain in the ass. So they're removing the modifier and no longer will you be sent back to orbit when your whole fire team dies. However, you have to wait for a 30-second delay to revive your teammate, which is the same time it takes to revive a teammate in a normal raid. You won't get an XP buff anymore that gives you extra XP doing other activities, so I'm guessing they're also taking away that blue flame on your head when you walk around in the tower for completing the Nightfall. I really think that's kind of a bummer, but they don't want to force players to complete the Nightfall first thing, and I did feel that way, so I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, because America. They will eventually implement some kind of mark of prestige for completing the Nightfall, hopefully in the near future. Let's move on to the weekly heroic strikes. Well, they're actually removing it and adding a Vanguard heroic playlist. We will receive the bonus legendary marks for completion of the strike for each character. These strikes will also require level 40, same as the Nightfall. You will get a guaranteed legendary Engram drop from a character's first completion of a weekly Vanguard strike. It looks like the Strange Coins are not going to be in this reward list, considering the weekly strikes were one of our main sources for Strange Coins. This is kind of worrisome, but Bungie did say that with the new and improved RNG system, we will find Strange Coins more frequently in other activities. So let's talk about my favorite part of Destiny, PvP. Since PvE players have a weekly Nightfall to get loot from, us PvP players will have a weekly set of bounties to complete and earn Nightfall tier rewards. In my opinion, I think this is great, so I don't feel forced to play the PvE content quite as much. I think PvP needed better rewards, and this will do very nicely. I thought Trials of Osiris was a great start, but not everybody that loves the PvP could get to that notorious lighthouse. Once you complete the PvP weekly bounties, Lord Shaxx will give you a bounty called the True Meaning of War. Completing this bounty will give us that Nightfall tier loot that we are looking for. Lastly, regarding our Destiny routine are the PvP and heroic dailies. They will increase the rewards and we will earn legendary marks on completing them. Earn the rewards for dailies will be per account rather than per character to keep us focused on one. In my opinion, I think this is way convenient, and I like the fact that I could spend more time on my Warlock than my other two, because the Warlock, in my opinion, is my favorite class. Also, the 2.0 patch is estimated to drop a week before the Taken King on September 8th. This is the big one, so if you don't have the Taken King, you will need to download this update. Xbox One and PS4 requires an 18 GB of free space, while Xbox 360 will need 10 GB and PS3 needing 20 GB for installation, but just 10 for once it's done downloading on the PS3. But also, Guardians, this means you have 10 more days to complete your Moments of Triumph and to earn that special emblem. I'll be more than happy to help any Guardians that need that last raid or Skull-Lost Triumph. I strictly play on Xbox One, so just ask in the comments below with your gamer tag, and I'll be happy to help as fast as I can. I hope this video helped y'all, Guardians. Don't forget to like the video. We could really use the support, and subscribe for more Destiny and other gaming content. I'm Joy Puke 182, and I'll see you next time, Guardians. And for your enjoyment, here's some synchronized dancing. See y'all next time.